65 years old from the Gold Coast in Australia, and I'm just at the last part of an incredible journey that started 4 years ago. Back then I had a simple squamous cell carcinoma on my finger, which was excised 3 times and eventually got into my lymphatic system about 6 months later, causing an operation where the surgeon had to remove all the lymph glands from underneath here, which caused a problem with my arm because there was nowhere for the lymph to go. So over the next 4 years, it gradually got swollen more and more and more. And last year, I got what they call cellulitis, which is an infection of the skin, at least 5 times. And it was just getting worse. Every year prior to that, I used to come to Taiwan to visit my friends. So this was the first time I've been in almost 5 years. And we went on a trip, and during that trip my arm became really problematic, very swollen and very painful. So when we got back to Taiwan, my friends took me to Dr. Zun. They'd heard about his groundbreaking technique of transplanting lymph nodes from donor sites into the problem arm. So after an initial meeting with Dr. Zun, I was very confident in his ability. He just came across as an incredibly well-credentialed and skillful thinking man, and he had a marvellous team with him. So I had to go back to Australia to organise some things, and I just returned. And 2 weeks ago, Dr. Zun and his team performed an operation where they took the lymph glands from underneath here and transplanted it into a vault created in my wrist. So that meant that gravity could drain the lymph down to the lymph node, which acts like a sponge, and go into my venous system to be expelled finally through the body. And his groundbreaking technique you can look up on the net, but it basically involves microsurgery where he stitches the lymph vessel, cuts a small incision into the vein, into the wrist, and inserts that and then sutures it with sutures and into the artery as well, and creates a little pump that goes on continually in my wrist now. Now my arm was at least twice the size that it is now, and here we are only 10 days after the surgery, and you can see that my arm here is almost the same size as this one. So just amazing. I had to be at least 6 days in ICU. The nursing staff in the ICU was unbelievable. They just put you so much at ease. So if you're ever contemplating doing this particular procedure, you'll be looked after. You don't have to worry about a thing. The staff are there all the time for you. It's just, I've never been treated as well as I've been treated in this place. It's just been a marvellous experience. And then after ICU, 4 days ago, I was transferred into a normal ward where I was also looked after extremely well. And the doctors were on call if there was any problem. Every morning, the whole team, Dr. Zun and his whole team, would come and look and talk to me and encourage me and answer any question that I put to them. It was just wonderful. It was a detailed program, step-by-step procedure from start to finish. Just amazing, totally amazing. So I'll be flying back to Australia in 2 weeks. So, I mean, that's just amazing that from 2 weeks ago to another 2 weeks, within 4 weeks, I can fly in an aeroplane at high altitude with no compression garment ever to be worn again. I'm finally free. My life has been restored. I mean, just an amazing man, amazing team, amazing support staff. I can't speak highly enough of them. Just brilliant. So I'm going to go to the clinic on Wednesday, which is another 2 days' time, where they'll have a look at how it's going, and then there'll be a little bit more follow-up before I depart back to Australia. And according to Dr. Zun, I should be surfing within a month to 2 months again. I asked him a question. I said, when I'm riding the waves, what happens if I hit this once it's all healed? He says, not a problem. It's all part of your body again. So he said, just carry on life as normal. So just amazing. I can't believe this journey. And it's just given me my life back. So I was starting to act like a 65-year-old. Now I'll be back acting like an 18-year-old within 2 months. So fantastic. Can't believe what's happened. Thank you so much.